Hey.
There we are here.
This makes life so much easier when you have a fantastic co-host who I'm actually meeting in real life. I'm going to poke you.
Yeah, I'm real, not an avatar or anything, I'm real.
Yeah. So Yuen, obviously we're on the show floor.
Yeah.
We're going to flip things. This is not 5 Things Friday or Expo. We are in operator mode.
Okay.
You are on a shopping mission. You have needs, you have demands, and you need to solve problems. So what's the problem that you're going to solve today?
So one of the biggest conversations at NRF APAC 2026 is really everything AI, right? From agentic to generative to all kinds of intelligence layer and how we're using AI in the various different ways possible. But what we're not really talking about, because it's less sexy and it's a lot of work, is data itself. The quality, the hygiene, the management of the
Structure.
metadata, for example, structure, yes, everything of those will be different from one business to another. So then the point then therefore is we need to look at companies that are very focused on just making the data real and the data happen for the business.
Okay, so let's go. Let's go and find these data companies.
Let's go find them. Hello. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Okay, so this is Lazuli, like I was
Okay.
telling you.
Hello.
And
I'm Max.
I actually found Lazuli in NRF New York.
Oh, wow, no way.
Yes, I was walking down and I saw them and I was talking about one of the biggest problem and conversations that we're having, data enrichment as well as data hygiene, for example.
Okay.
So we spoke to them and we are now, because specifically Lazuli is based in Japan and they
Wow.
have worked with a lot of different kinds of companies, including retail. And then they understand the nuances of the private labels that we're doing. That as a Japanese company that
Yeah.
we're doing, they understand that. So how do we enrich that with languages or with description that we could possibly not imagine because we're not even from that country, but
Yeah.
we are bringing in, we're importing products from Japan.
Yeah.
So we work with Lazuli to enrich our catalog of all our products that come from Japan
Yeah.
and also to look at the kind of private brands that we are building, and then they make sure the languages are good, we are referencing the right kind of products, we are talking about the trend that is happening in Japan versus how we are imagining.
Yeah.
So you have to understand a lot of companies are actually quite location specific. So the geographical of the companies that we work with plays a huge amount of difference.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fantastic. An American conference, you meet a Japanese brand, and you're based in Indonesia, right? Or Malaysia?
yeah.
Malaysia.
Yeah. We have presence in Indonesia
Yeah.
and Vietnam, but the point is because the products we're working on is actually Japanese products. So
Yeah.
it is really the nuances that we're after. And when you are enriching data, you really need someone who understands the market to kind of do it with you. So we're very lucky that we found a partner in Lazuli.
Oh, fantastic. I have one question. What's the main focus? When obviously you meet someone like Yuen, are you like, what's the core focus are you enrichment data? That's what you do day in, day out?
Yeah, we do structure product information automatically.
Yeah.
The unstructured data like catalogs or PDFs, etc.
Okay.
And also we are collecting from the internet. We are putting the product information from the internet.
Yeah.
So based on these kind of data, we generate some kind of tags or attributes and category.
Yeah. Okay, that's fantastic.
So they basically make whatever to make us a lot more searchable,
Yeah.
make us a lot more relevant to the market conversation at that point,
I love
and
it.
also reference us back to Japanese products and Japanese trends.
Yeah, that's
Which
fantastic.
if we're in a completely different space, we wouldn't have understood.
And you're in were you in the startup zone in the
Yes.
US as well?
Yes, in the startup zone, yes.
That's fantastic. Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Well done. See you again. Okay, the next one.
Let's
next
go.
one. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Hello, Philip. How are you?
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. Yes. Thank you for coming to Singapore. I think that's amazing.
So happy to be here.
Again, the first time we met was at NRF New York.
Oh, again, another one.
Yes, at the Startup Innovation Area.
Yes, absolutely.
And
What a show.
we talked about how to use your service to basically look at enriching our data.
Yes.
And we have crazy amount of data, as you
I
can
can
imagine. And they looked at our data and said, There's a lot of work to be done here. So enriching is one of the key strengths.
Okay.
Perhaps you could tell us a little bit more about what you guys are doing. So it's better hearing from you than me.
Yeah, happy to do that. So what we've noticed is that many times retailers are supplied with very inconsistent product data from their suppliers. It may lack some attributes from one supplier to another, or the supplier may fill or may not fill each attribute in a correct way.
Yeah.
And in any case, they will each have their own way of filling things, so that the retailer ends up with something that is very hard to use if they're gonna generate value out of it.
Yeah.
So we fixed that. We fixed that by doing a bunch of things, but mainly we source reliable information using a combination of logic-based approach and AI approach. Once we know that the underlying data we have is of good quality. This is key to this.
Right.
We don't start with AI. We start by sourcing the best information we get.
I love that. What's been the sort of major thing that I've seen you talking to retailers? What's on top of everyone's mind? What's the one thing that's driving conversations?
That right now, agentic.
Yeah. Okay.
Agentic,
But what, agenting in the sense of controlling my data or acting as the layer of the sort of output layer?
So you know the saying, garbage in,
Garbage out, yeah.
I like to view it differently. Let's put it as more like gem in, revenue out.
Yeah. She loves that.
Yes. So we are
Okay.
giving them like the rough rock,
Yeah.
and they turn the rock
Turning into a
gem.
diamond. Yeah,
Yes,
okay,
into a diamond.
nice.
So that now we can anticipate
hang on a minute.
revenue.
Obviously, we don't need to get into the weeds and the sort of the weeds of it. But is that genuinely what, like, is that what you've experienced in terms of the POC that you're running? Have you actually seen an enrichment?
Yes, we have.
Because I hear it a lot, right? I see so many AI companies at events talking about how they're agentic agents, but I've never been able to sort of get the next layer down to say, on real data, do you actually? Is there a limit to how much? Because we were talking about 50,000 SKUs.
So the POC we're doing with Atlonas is 50,000 SKUs.
Wow.
And the idea is first they have a look at it and they push the hygiene quality to a complete different level.
Yeah.
And then after that, they enrich it with various different columns. That is a must.
Yeah.
And then they also anticipate new attributes that would be coming in the near future, and also allow for the scalability of the data quality to happen. And then after that, we will talk about agentic to ensure that that is upkept all the time.
Yeah.
So they don't have to be doing the work again and again and again. But now we're just making sure that the agentic is just cleaning up, just checking, just doing the crawling, just updating. If we input in a new set of keywords from the internet, for example, what can they replace with? Just language change, search intent change. So we will just map it back and say, okay, what do you think this keyword of climate change?
Yeah.
What are the products that can be related?
Yeah, that has an impact.
And then they will then make that shape or add to each one of the products.
And to
50,000.
your point, like product data is something that lives. It's not something you don't build.
No,
a
absolutely.
product data set that, and then you're done.
Yeah.
The living catalog.
You very much need to adapt it as time goes. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, it was SEO that appeared. Now it's GEO, and I'm sure in 10 years it will be something else. And it's not just like that big waves like that. In between, you still need to adapt. For instance, is your product eco-friendly? Well, you may need to add this as an attribute to all of your products.
Yeah.
How are you going to do this? If you're going to do it manually, you have to find a more efficient solution to do that.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much. Good luck.
I look forward to the report in a while.
Yes.
3 weeks, I think, 3-4 weeks, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. I
Thank
really
you so
for all the
much.
hard work. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. It's a pleasure working.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. Let's go.
Yes. So there we go. Operator mode. So I took you around.
Operator mode. Absolutely.
Some of the partners that I'm working with and what I will be looking at when I'm here at the Innovator Showcase. And I think this is a part that we shouldn't miss out.
Yeah.
Because this is where you find the latest, you know, the most easiest of thoughts. And then it's up to businesses that's established like us to pick them out and say, okay, let's put you on to a case, build it for us, and let's see how it goes.
I think it's a fantastic, and as he said, you know, creating those diamonds, but the Innovation Showcase is exactly that, right? It's finding the diamonds, whether you're in New York, whether you're not in Singapore or in Paris. What a fantastic showcase. Yuen, thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.